Don't follow the path of your predecessor. Yusuf cautions the new CBN governor, Yemi Cardoso. Hello guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Chief Executive Officer for the Center for Promotion of Private Enterprise, Muda Yusuf, has cautioned the newly appointed Central Bank Governor, Yemi Cardoso, against running the Apex Bank like his predecessor. Yusuf told news reporters that the changes in the Apex Bank did not come as a surprise, as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had hinted in his inaugural speech on May 29th. Cardoso's appointment came after allegations of corruption and terrorism financing against the embattled former CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele, prompting the Tinubu-led government to launch an investigation through a special investigator. The president appointed Folashadun to act as the Apex Bank boss. With the shake-up, all the deputy governors of the CBN have been replaced with Mrs. Usoro, Mohammed Datijo, Philip Ikozo, and Mr. Bella Bello. Yusuf said Cardoso is qualified for the position, adding that he has the academic, intellectual, and industry credentials to head the Apex Bank. But he said the new Apex Bank boss must not follow the path of his predecessor. He said the Nigeria inflation is driven more by the structural, fiscal, and security factors more than the monetary phenomenon. The monetary space is already very tight, with the CRR at 32.5%. However, he needs to be very cautious and restrained in the monetization of fiscal defeat. Under the previous CBN leadership, there were serious issues around the transparency of foreign exchange management, as well as in intervention funds of the CBN. The failure of the CBN to publish audited accounts for 6 years was also a major breach of corporate governance values and the CBN Act. The Association of the Capital Markets Academics of Nigeria on Wednesday called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to set up a capital market advisory committee comprising of capital market experts in the industry and the academia to provide research evidence research-based advice, to the Minister of Finance on public-private partnership arrangements and various financing opportunities in the capital market. Well, my country people, this is really interesting. A word of advice has been sent to the new CBN governor. Yes, my country people. Recently, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had nominated Dr. Yemi Cardoso as the new governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Yes, my country people. Tinubu nominated him himself to replace the former embattled governor, the embattled CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele. This announcement was conveyed through a press statement by Chief Ajiri Njila, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, where he revealed that Dr. Cardoso's nomination had received the president's approval for a 5-year term, pending the confirmation by the Nigerian Senate. And yes, my country people, Njila noted that the appointment is in compliance with Section 8(1) of the Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007, which grants the president the authority to appoint the CBN governor and deputy governors subject to the Senate confirmation. And Cardoso is an economist. He takes over from Folashadun, who held the position in an acting capacity after Emefiele was removed, yes, by Tinubu. when Tinubu emerged. Few weeks after Tinubu emerged as the president, Emefiele was removed as the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Yes, he was suspended by President Tinubu, and afterwards, Emefiele has been facing one challenges and the other. He has been put on trial on several charges, corruption, terrorism, financing, and all of that. Now, Tinubu had set up a special investigator, yes, to investigate into the deals, during Emefiele's tenure, during Buhari's tenure, everything that went wrong under the CBN. Those investigators, those special investigators are, leading the way. And soon, things would be brought to light. And in addition to the new CBN governor's nomination, Cardoso's nomination, President Tinubu has put forward the names of 4 individuals to serve as deputy governors of the CBN. Yes, we have the other nominees, Mrs. Nana Osoro, Mr. Mohammed Sani Abdullahi Datijo, Mr. Philip Ikozo, and Mr. Bala M. Bello. Yes, my country people, these are the 4 other nominations made by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? Don't play politics with CBN affairs. This should be my cogent advice to the new governor. Many of his predecessors thought of doing well at the beginning, but politics of Nigeria short-circuited their sense of reasoning. How was this different from Sanusi or Soludo? CBN has a policy it has to follow and adhere to. This advice is to gain recognition. That's a good advice, and he must heed to this advice. The truth is that this is a reasonable and a wise counsel. I'm wishing Mr. Yemi Michael Cardoso a prosperous and a successful tenure. Congratulations on your new position. The successful tenure of many CBN governors ended. When Chief Soludo was there, it came to an end. But then, you have to serve Nigerians. Don't serve politicians. Don't be a bad example of the CBN governor. This is a really good advice. Guys, these are some reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Make una come chook mouth for this matter. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.